Hi, this is Dee with Divine Needle. It's been a hot minute. Howdy, everybody. Thought I would do a weekend reading and, yeah, start things off. Hopefully, it'll be a good reading. I sure hope so. Anyway, we took a hiatus, but that hiatus is going to be no longer. So you'll see both of us back. And long story, but doing our shadow work and going through a good deal, which I'm sure based on the readings I've done that I haven't produced and put on the channel, the collective has been going through a great deal. Um, so, oh goodness, Nell and I were going to do a video talking about the things that we've been through, and so we can commiserate, so to speak, with things that you all have been through. Anyway, one of the big things is back on January the 11th, interesting date, at 4:44 p.m. Central Time, we lost one of the three brothers, the kittens that we had. And he joined us immediately upon exiting his body and made Nell's computer and my phone go absolutely insane. You know how the energy can influence electronics. And he came home immediately to tell us what had happened to him. And I'm sure he was freaked out to be out of his body. And anyway, so I'm going to dedicate this reading to Hades, aka Will. He was a ghost tabby, one of two. We still have Zeusy. Zeusy, he's a he's a ghost tabby pretending to be a black cat. But we still have Zeus and Apollo, of course, and Artemis, and then my son's kitties, Bim, and well, Lord Bim, and Miss Hime. Anyway, so yeah. So I'm dedicating this to Hades, and that's what I called him. Everybody called him Will, but I called him Hades. And he knew. He knew when Mama was calling him. Anyway. Anyway, yeah, we've seen him around the house multiple times, and there's been some interesting things that have happened since his exit, at least in the 3D holodeck realm. Anyway, so dedicated to Hades. Whew. So, weekend reading. First one in a while that I've actually produced, besides the collective readings that were so profound, um, predicting future events. There's one um, video that I did that I have not released on Divine L yet, concerning those children that were in cages under a domed building. There's an update on that. I held off releasing it because I didn't want to tip off the offending parties. I gave the information to who I thought might be able to do something or check it out, and that's all I could do because it's a long ways away. So I haven't heard any updates, and that doesn't necessarily mean nothing's happening. So I'm just patiently waiting to hear on what's going on with the kids in the cages. Yeah, when I did that reading, based on that remote viewing that was done by Kamaya Dunson from Farsight Institute, yeah, that stuck with me and never went away. And so yeah, part of what I feel like is my mission is to help in any way I can. So I pass the information along, and we'll see if anything comes of it. Hopefully so. But I'll release that video um, with a kind of pre-release video explaining some of that. Why I held it back and didn't release it. Anyway, so let's get into the weekend reading and let's see what we have going on for the collective. Hopefully, nothing but good news, because it feels like these moons between the Aquarius new moon and this full moon coming up, fixed signs, right? It is. I know the fixed signs have been going through, well, hell on earth. So, yeah, let's see what we got going on. We're going to do the usual spread. The overall energy, the highest priority, and what to be mindful of, prepare for. So, let's get into it. Sorry about the long preface, but it was needed, and we have huge future plans for both the channels, and I can't wait to do a video with my husband to explain what we have in mind. Anyway, onward. All right, for the collective energy for the weekend, for Saturday and Sunday, well, starting now, the 11th through the 13th. Interesting numbers. I do hope you all had a very good February 1st. That is my birthday. It's also in bullet, which means milk cleansing. And I hope you all had a really good day. It felt like the start of something huge and new in the collective, like a revival of our energy. We're all feeling very Nine of Wands right now, Wounded Warriors, right? But February 1st felt like some sort of turning event. The energy's turning. All those planets coming out of retrograde, and yeah, everything, our luck is going in our the luck is going in our favor at this point, the wheel, right? Anyway, the overall energy from now through Sunday for the collective. Overall energy, please. Overall energy for the collective. And yes, this is the new Revelations deck. Okay. Overall energy for the collective. They're definitely getting jiggy. Might take the cards a minute, because they always want them just so. Overall energy, the memory keeper, the quester, the gardener, the burdened one, the giver, and the dark horse. Interesting. Huh. Very interesting overall energy. A lot of cards. They're trying to tell us something. They're always trying to tell us something, but hey. Anyway, what's our highest priority for the collective? Highest priority. Okay, that was easy the way that flipped over. Get on your horse and ride. That's what they're telling you. Do it. Do it with zest and gusto. And what do we need to be mindful of and or prepare for the collective, please? Mindful of and or prepare for. What does the collective need to be mindful of and or prepare for? Okay. Okay. Interesting. Bottom of the deck, the Shining Flame, Knight of Swords. There's the page. There's the Knight. So that's the overall energy. That's the get out there, do it with gusto. And this is learning about something or a message of passion coming in, your highest priority. Um, and the chariot and the force underneath that. Oh, that does tell a story. Okay. We'll put these in the order that they came out. The Seeker, Fool card, Holy Grail, Ace of Cups, and the Tower. Oh yeah, this is a good tower, I have a feeling. Good energy. It feels like it. Anyway, let's look at the sneaky peeky of this underlying. This is kind of the theme to me, kind of all this, why it's happening. The shining flame. This is taking that information you got here, your highest priority, and moving forward very fast. Don't think about it, just do it. Energy, right? With gusto. It's a victory card as well, the Chariot. This could be about moving or transportation or vehicles, trips, big or small, doesn't matter. And wow, and the Empress and Justice. Wow. Look at all that major arcana, the Outlaw, and then the Sacred Word, the Truth. That is a lot of, no wonder we've got the Tower. Look at all that energy. Okay, so it's going to be a grand weekend, it would appear. And this is showing great strength, creativity, and bringing something into creation. It has something to do with justice contracts, some sort of justice contracts, possibly over vehicles, trips, you name it. The outlaw operating outside of and in contention with the established rules of institution. So somebody doing that and having clarity there from a wider perspective. Interesting that I just happened to have that, and we had the Reaper, the Keeper. Wow. Okay. So the theme of this is about contracts. Come on. Come on. You know you want to focus. You know you do. You know you got to. Why is it not focusing? What is up with that? Lack of focus? Lack of focus. They're telling me I'm having a lack of focus on what's going on here. Why, oh why do you do me this way? Meow, meow, meow. Very strange. What's going on with the camera? Okay, I'm focusing. I hear you, Gabriel. All right, focus. Let me see. I wonder if it's lighting, because sometimes if it gets too bright, these blur out. Hang on a sec. I'm going to pause this and close some light off to the room. Okay. No help. Come on. You know you want to. It doesn't seem to want to focus unless it's up close. That is so strange. Why? Let me try one more thing. Okay. That's better. Much better. Shows you how long it's been since I've used this camera. It just needed a wipe, I guess. It seems to be fine now. Okay. At least I noticed it before I got further in. The Memory Keeper, 6 of Chalices. The Quester, 6 of Swords. We have the Gardener, 7 of Orbs. The Burdened One, 10 of Scepters. The 6 of Orbs, the Giver. And the 7 of Scepters. Lots of 6s and 7s. What's interesting is I got the number 70777. 777. Jackpot. Yeah. And I took a picture of it, not realizing what I had taken a picture of till I looked back at the picture and I was like, 777. Anyway, we have 1, 2, 3 6s and 2 7s. Wow. Okay. Plus that 10 in there. The Memory Keeper. Something of the past. Memories, right? The Quester. That is moving on to calmer waters. Whew. Yeah, see, there's that Mercury in Aquarius. That's why they were telling me to focus. Is Mercury in Aquarius right now? Let me take a look. Let me take a peeky. I'm going to take a peek. Let's look. Let's see, where are we? I'm going to advance this. I know that Mercury is getting ready to go into Aquarius soon. Well, today it's at 27 degrees. It'll be at 28 degrees. So they might be indicating a time frame. Let me look when Mercury goes in on the 15th. Okay. Mercury goes in on the 15th UT time. Give me just a moment. Okay, this is interesting. Mercury gets into Aquarius, 0 degrees at exactly 15:54. So that'd be 2:54 p.m. Central Standard Time in the U.S. And it enters Aquarius at that point on the 14th, on Valentine's Day. Huh. Saturn's still in Aquarius and the Sun's still in Aquarius at that point. Both the nodes are in Taurus, or one of the nodes is in Taurus retrograde. The other one's in Scorpio retrograde. And the moon will be in Leo at 5 degrees. That's the fixed signs. Very interesting. And Uranus. Gaia. Heaven. Will be at 11 degrees in Taurus. Along with that node being in retrograde. Oh, okay. I wasn't planning to do this, so here we go. The cards, they're telling me to focus. They lead me where I'm supposed to go, so here we go. You need to check this out. Here we go. See? February 14th, 15:54. we have Mercury here at 0 degrees in Aquarius, Saturn at 17, the Sun's at 26. Jupiter is in Pisces at 10. But the part that's really got 15 degrees in Capricorn, Mars and Venus on Valentine's Day. How? You can't even make that up. No, you can't. And they're pointing. They were pointing me at, they wanted me to pay attention to this. For some reason, that stood out like a sore thumb. Fascinating. Okay. They wanted me to look. So I looked. See, we have the moon 5 degrees in Leo, fixed sign. Taurus has retrograde node and Uranus at 11 degrees. Scorpio's got the other node, Scorpio. And, of course, the sun is in Aquarius. Now look at this interesting pattern we've got here. We've got a triangle here and one here. But it's not quite a perfect triangle. The perfect triangle is happening between Black Moon Lilith, Neptune, and I'm not sure, Vesta, I guess. That's Vesta? I'm not sure. Anyway, very interesting that Venus and Mars, the lovers, are together in Capricorn, the underworld. And, of course, Pluto is there, too, at 27 degrees. Huh. I know one thing. When Venus was retrograde in Hades with Pluto in Capricorn season, when she was retrograde, my life went absolutely bananas. Not in a good way, in a very discomforting way. So once she turned around and started marching back towards, I was very relieved because I knew that the discomfort was coming to an end. Anyway, yeah, it was not pleasant. Anyway, the lovers in Capricorn together, Mars and Venus. Okay, that's why they were pointing that out. This reading could be talking about that very thing going on there. Or maybe they're trying to tell me they want a reading specifically for Valentine's Day too. But anyway, so I had to show you, just out of curiosity, let's see, the sun's at 26 degrees on that day. Let's see, let's take a look at the 14th of February and see what our Sabia Mysteries picture is. A hydrometer. Flame. And this one's 26 to 27, an ancient pottery bowl filled with violets. See how they're all leaning one way? How plants will do that for the sun, right? Huh. See, these are all leaning this way. This is leaning that way. This almost feels like your internal flame, your internal, yeah. See, the red and everything almost feels like a heart. So very fitting for Valentine's Day, and the lovely violets, purple, very much an Aquarian color. It's almost like they're all turning to look at this. Very strange. Anyway, I had to look. I just had to. They pointed me that way, so I did. All right. Back to this. The overall energy. Now, this energy should be for the weekend. See if there's anything else that stands out. We got Taurus and Leo right there. Another Taurus card. We got Sag. Most of this, besides the Sag in there, is fixed signs. That energy. That's kind of interesting to me. But something from the past could be past lives even. So, past memories of some sort. And moving on from that. Then the gardener. This is taking stock or planting seeds for the future. And the burdened one, Ten of Scepters. Now it's interesting because we got Venus and Mars, and these hands are the red and the blue. Almost like a tug of war. I just heard tug of war. When I saw these hands with these hands, and then I heard tug of war. Okay. The Giver, an equal reciprocity card. Equal give and take. Give to receive, but don't expect anything in return. But there's a tug of war with this reciprocity happening. And standing up for what you believe in, Dark Horse. Standing your ground. Stand in your power. And see, it's like this tug of war is going on. This is the overall energy. So you have the scales of justice here, which could be about this contract and some sort of tug of war being pulled back and forth. Possibly. Memories of calmer times. Taking stock of this tug of war. Huh. Interesting. You guys will know what that means for you all. Remember, this energy can be something really small or something really big. Micro, macro, right? On the microcosm, it could be simply playing games, like online. And the questing and bringing back fond memories of past games, possibly. Past quest, right? The memory keeper. And it could be something really big, like an actual physical tug of war. But whatever this is, it's memories of the past. Interesting. Our highest priority, Herald of the Flame, awakening the brilliance. So this is learning something you're passionate about. Highest priority. Or a message on something that you're super passionate about. And it is your highest priority. So whatever this is, evidently it's something you're really passionate about because you're moving forward on it really quickly, not even playing around. What to be mindful of, prepare for. The seeker, spirit in search of science. That is very, and I put my foot on the keyboard by accident and opened an extra window, sorry. All right, the seeker, spirit in search of science. Whatever this is, it's scientific, technical based. So it could very well be an online game some of you guys are doing. Could be. It's bringing back some fond memories and some not so fun. Ah, Holy Grail, Ace of Chalices, the purifying. That is a brand new beginning. Tower energy, foundations, right? Material and spiritual colliding. So the collision energy. Okay. I have to do this because it is what it is. And when I get a tower, I want to know what the tower is about. So clarifying what this teeny tiny steampunk deck. What's this tower about? What's the tower about? Well, that flipped up in the air. Staking your dominion. Yep. Anything else you can tell us about this tower? Four Swords. Resting after strife. What else can you tell me about this? Ten of Cups. Happiness. Fulfillment. 100% for fulfillment energy. This hourglass, I've never paid attention to it, but there's an hourglass on that card, the Four Swords. The checkerboard underneath. See the black and white flooring. Waiting on a game. Waiting on a game. This is your complete happiness and fulfillment at the moment and trying to stake a claim in your dominion. Some sort of tower moment. And the tower has something to do with that. You're seeking the Holy Grail. Seeking the Holy Grail. The Quester. This is about a game. Well, it can be about a lot of things, but the games people play. It could be physical chess checkers. It could be that tug of war. Outside. Maybe some people are getting outside and having a good time. Some of us are playing games online, including myself, and it's yeah. Seeking a Holy Grail in the tower. It seems like somebody's going to find what they're looking for. What to be mindful of, prepare for. And it's going to be a good tower moment by the looks of this. But you're going to have to fight for it. You're going to have to do the tug of war. You're going to have to do it. Going to have to do that tug of war. You're going to have to make it through all these doorways. Making it through those doorways will get you that Holy Grail. Wow. And then this underlying energy. Fast forward moving energy. Moving forward. Very fast. Very strong. Showing and creating a contract. Something new. Birthing that. The aha moment. Wow. So it seems like it's going to be an interesting weekend for a lot of us. And it looks like a lot of it is dealing with past things that you really enjoyed doing. Something that you're passionate about with this fire energy. It's just past hobbies or past people. But there will be standing your ground, doing that tug of war, getting through the gauntlet, basically, because when I see that chalice, the Holy Grail, I think gauntlet. I don't know why, and when I see all these doorways, got gauntlet in my head. It's a good tower moment. What to be mindful of, prepare for. So if you go for it, don't think about it, just do it. It's got a really good ending. Okay. That's a good reading. It's interesting, the planetary alignments and the fact that they're pointing out Mercury in Aquarius to me. The 14th is when that happens. So, wonder if this has something to do with that. But these are fond memories of the past. And for some of you, the quest is quite literally a quest. It is for what I've been doing, a new game. All right. So, I think that's it. Is that everything? I think so. All right. They didn't say anything else. They want... Okay. They talked about this deck before I started the reading. They kept making it pop out to me. I haven't used it in forever. Osho Zen. Okay. They want a few more cards. Maybe this will give us a little more for this weekend. I haven't used these in forever. They're a really nice deck. I love them. What else do you want to tell us? The collective about this weekend. And it landed on the memory keeper. Past lives. This is something you guys have done in the past together. Fond memories. Past lives. Wow. Past lives. Trying to find the Holy Grail. Seeking The Holy Grail. You might actually remember some of this. That's really kind of wow. Anything else you want to tell us? Anything else you want to tell us? So some of you have done this before. Morality. What's right and fair. You know that Lady Justice was there. You know, it's funny because the hourglass stood out on this card, and this looks like an hourglass right here. Can't quite see all of the bottom of it, but you can see the two sides of the hourglass. That's interesting. Anything else you want to tell us? Anything else? Anything else you want to tell us? So playing fair. So you guys all play fair out there. Play hard. Play to win, but be fair about it. That's interesting. Anything else? Moment to moment. Tiptoeing. Enjoy living in the moment, the hourglass. You know, when you're doing something you really enjoy, time basically kind of stands still. It's really weird. My husband actually had that happen to him last night. The hours flew by, and he's like, it just went by so fast. You know how when you have a really good day, that happens. See if they got anything else. Anything else for us? They want you all to have a good time, and there's going to be an amazing moment cultivated from it. No? Okay. Whole bunch of cards fell, and I'm like, because I'll take them if they throw them. Anything else? Just heard enjoy yourself. Okay. So this is supposed to be a weekend of enjoying ourselves, taking it easy, and losing ourselves in the moment so much that we lose track of time. Possibilities. That's that outlaw card, that hangman card. Seeing things from a different perspective and trusting. Oh, wow. That's taking that leap. Trusting these people you've spent time with before. All right. That's the weekend reading. Sorry it was a long one. They just started pointing at some stuff. I'll definitely do that reading about the 14th because of the Mars and Venus getting jiggy that day. What timing, right? Valentine's Day? Yeah, that's just, yeah. But I do feel like the energy's definitely changing in our favor, and there's bright things ahead. Anyway, I missed you guys terribly. Missed doing the readings. Nell does too. He can't wait to come back and do some readings. He really wants to focus on readings that are advice type readings. What should you do going forward to help progress humanity, etc. Anyway, Have a very excellent weekend. I know I'm going to. I'm going to take the card's advice. I hope you do too. Have a really grand one, and talk to you soon.